Hello friends, I am Shivaji Walke. From last session of strategic business management, we are seeing about what are the different tools and techniques which are used in case of strategic analysis. Various tools and techniques like SWOT analysis, then experience curve analysis, then we have product life cycle analysis or life cycle analysis, then competitor analysis. In today's sessions, we are going to see this remaining two techniques which are corporate portfolio analysis and industry analysis. So we'll begin with corporate portfolio analysis. Corporate portfolio analysis. So first, we'll try to understand the meaning of portfolio. Portfolio is simply collection of all activities or collection of business activities which runs under the any one organizations. Okay, for examples, in the bucket of Godrej, they have some FMCG product like soap, shampoos. Then they are also in agri field with some agricultural inputs. Then they are in cattle feed sessions. Then they are in also some electronic gadgets. Okay, so this all this called as portfolios. Portfolio of Godrej. Then now we'll try to understand the meaning of corporate portfolio analysis. Corporate portfolio analysis could be defined as a set of techniques that help the strategists in taking strategic decisions with regard to individual products or business in a firm portfolios. This is an simply one techniques which helps to strategists. Strategist is an person who designed various strategies, which helps to strategists for taking various strategic decisions for with related to the individual products or business firms portfolios. So in simple, I can say it is an one kind of techniques which helps to strategists for taking various kind of decisions. Okay, regarding the individual products or regarding the whole business firms. Then it is primarily used for competitive analysis and strategic analysis in a multi-product and multi-business firms. This techniques is very useful for competitive analysis and strategic plannings in those industries which have multi-product and multi-business firms. Okay, consider the example of only Godrej. Godrej are in FMCG sectors, and that they have also soap soap like Godrej number ones. Okay, now they are also in cattle feeds with some diamond cattle feeders and product like. Okay, so this technique is useful for multi-product and multi-business kind of firms. Then there are number of techniques that could be used for portfolio analysis. Techniques like BCG matrix and GE 9-cell matrix. BCG means Boston Consultancy Group matrix and GE means General Electronic 9-cell matrix. Now we'll see about what is BCG matrix. BCG matrix is also called as growth and share matrix. BCG matrix is developed by Boston Consultancy Groups for the purpose of evaluating the strategic positions, then business brand portfolios and potentially of business brands. Okay, so this technique is developed by Boston Consultancy Group for the purpose of evaluating the strategic position of organizations, then for evaluating the business portfolio and evaluating business potentials. Then as per this BCG, it's classified the business into 4 categories, which are star categories business, then question marks, cash cows, dogs, based on industry attractiveness, that is based on growth of market growth rate, and based on competitive position, that is market shares, that is relative market share. Okay, so this BCG matrix divide the whole business into 4 categories, which are star, question mark, cash cows and dogs. based on industry attractiveness and competitive position, that is growth and market growth rate and market shares. Now, the general purpose of analysis is to help to understand the which brand is firm should be invest and which brand one firm should be divested. In which brand company has to invest and from which brands company has to leave that brand or take up. Now we'll try to understand the BCG matrix in diagrammatic format. On horizontal axis, we have considered relative market shares. On vertical axis, we have considered market shares. Okay. Now this market shares is also called as cash uses, means utilization of funds, and this market share is called as cash generations. Okay. Now it is also on 4x4 matrix like ANSOP matrix. Okay. Now the product or company's business segment with an high market growth rate and high market shares is called as star categories products, because they are generating cash and they are also utilizing the funds, okay, with an high amounts. Then second categories, that is question marks, by words itself, question marks. Okay, this kind of business have low market shares but they are showing high market growth rate. They are generating very less funds and utilizing high funds. These are the cash question markets. Then third one, cash cows. These kind of products are having high market shares and showing low market growth rates. That is, they are generating high cash but they are utilizing very low cash. These are the cash cows categories products. Then fourth one, that is dog categories. The company's products or business segments which having showing low market shares and low market growth rate, which are comes under this dog categories. We'll see one by one. What is stars? Star are the operate at the high growth industries and maintaining high market shares, required high cash and generating high incomes. Okay, they are cash generators and cash users also. Then this is especially true rapidly changing industries where a new innovative products can soon be outcompeted by new technological advancement, so as star instead to become a cash cows and become a dogs. Sometimes there may be possibilities to this star become changed into cash cows, then after some time that may be changed into dog categories due to the increasing the competition in the market. Then various strategic decisions or various strategic choice like vertical integrations. Then we can also go for horizontal integrations, market penetrations, that is existing market with an existing product. Then market development, existing product with an new market. Then product development, existing product in a new markets. And finally, these are the various strategic choices or various strategies within organizations. Then in case of cash cows are the most profitable brands, okay, because they are utilizing very less funds and generating high cash. This cash cow be always should be milked, means from this cash cows we shall supposed to be take always profit and provide as much cash as to the companies. Then cash cows gain from cows should be invested into stars to support their future growth. The cash gain or milk gain from this cows is supposed to be invested into the star categories for future supports. Okay, means whatever may be the profit which are generated from this cash cow sections products was supposed to be utilized into star categories product. Then cash cows are usually large corporations or SBOs, very strategic business units that are capable of innovating new products and process which may be become new stars. Where company have something new products or something innovative products or some innovative process or techniques, that time company can be have competitive advantages. No one can touch your positions. That times this shows the cash cows. Then various strategies like product development, diversification, disventure and retrenchments. These are the various strategic choice within managers. Then third one, question marks. The product with an low market shares but showing high market growth rates. Okay, generating very low cash but utilizing high fund. Okay, then it is an potential to gain market shares, become a stars, which would be later become a cash cows. Sometimes this question mark can be either turned into stars or from star to cash cows. Okay, but it not happens always. Sometime this process can be reverse. This question mark can be turned directly into dark categories, that is low market shares and low market growth rate categories. Okay, then what are the different strategic choice within organizations like market penetration, market development, product development and distributors? These are the various choices within a strategist. Then finally, dogs. Dogs hold the low market shares compared to the competitors and operate in a slowly growing markets. They are within low market shares and low market growth rate. Okay, then in general are not worth investing in because they are generate low negative cash returns, but they are not always truth. Sometimes this dog can be turned into the cash cows or into the question marks, then from stars and again to cash cows categories. Then some dogs may be profitable for a long period of times. They may provide synergic for other brands. Then some strategic choice like retrenchment, then disventures and liquidations. These are the various strategic choice for organizations. Now we'll consider the example of this BCG matrix for HUL, that is Hindustan Universal Limits. Okay, some products like Axe, Fair and Lovely, Lakme and Anti-Aging, Veeam, Wheel, Surf Excel, Lifebuoy, Lux, Quality Walls, Kisan Jams and No Subs. These are the star categories products, means they have high market growth rates and high market shares. Okay, then secondly, question mark categories products like Close Up, Pepsodent, Fair and Lovely, Men's Actives, then Domex, Reen, then Breeze, then Taj Mahal, Kisan Ketchup and Noose. These are the question mark categories products. They are showing high market growth rate, but they are near low market shares. Okay, then cash cows. Okay, product like Clinic Plus, Sunsilk, Vaseline and Red Labels. These are the cash cows group. And finally, dogs categories. Product like Taza, they have sold to the Tata companies. Okay, already. Then Brook brand, then Bruce. These are the dog categories products. Okay, I hope you have understand these examples. Okay, means we have just categorized the portfolio of this HUL company, that is Hindustan Universal Limited, into star, question mark, cash cows and dog categories. Then now second one, general electronic 9-cell matrix. Okay, now this BCG matrix is categorize their products or analyze their portfolio on the basis of only two characters, which are market shares and market growth rates. Okay, so this general electronic realized this is not sufficient, so they develop their 9-cell matrix techniques. Okay, the corporate portfolio analysis technique based on pioneering the efforts of GE, supported by consulting firms and McKinsey. Okay, remember this one. This person had developed this GE matrix techniques in general electronic companies. Then he have divided the product into the various categories, which are industry attractiveness and industry strengths or business strengths. Okay, earlier in BCG matrix we have only considered the market shares and market growth rate, but they have considered almost covered all things. Okay, in industry attractiveness, the factors or characters like which are the which are the market size and growth rate, industry profit and margin, competitive intensity, seasonality, then cyclicity, economic upscales, and technology. This comes under industry attractiveness. Then on horizontal axis they have represent the business strengths. Okay, like relative market shares, profit margin, ability to compete price and qualities, knowledge of customers and markets. This comes under business trends. I will see graphically how GE matrix look. This is an GE matrix. Okay, on vertical axis we have considered industry attractiveness, and on horizontal we have considered business unit strengths. Okay, now this industry attractiveness can be high, medium and low, and this business unit strength can be strong, average and weak. Now by this color itself indicates, this green portion shows this firm supposed to be grow, means in this firms we supposed to be always invest. Okay, now this yellow portion shows that hold, means in this sessions company has to be always take this decisions like stability strategies. And lastly this red portion shows the harvest, that is in this company always goes for retrenchment kind of strategies. Okay, so in green sessions we can go for expansions, this in yellow sessions we can go for stabilities, and in red we are supposed to go for retrenchment strategies. Okay, now company, any organizations with an strong strength and with an high attractiveness can be supposed to be grow. Okay, then company with an very low strength and very low attractiveness with an very weak strengths supposed to be harvested. Okay, I will explain in the examples. Okay, now consider the example of Patanjali's. Some products like comes under the green sections, means comes under these growth sections, like Patanjali Dantkrantis, honey and ghee operate in the green segments, given in the organization's opportunity to go ahead and grow the build up products. The green zone plus pushes the organizations for expansion strategies. Some products like from Patanjali Dantkrantis and honey and ghee operates in a green segments. Means in this Patanjali Dantkranti and honey sections, Patanjali is supposed to be always invest, okay, or always grow for, and strategies like expansion kind of strategies. Then secondly, yellow sections, Patanjali, a product like Patanjali candy, fruit juice and medicines take the place in a yellow categories. Shifting that brand from should hold the product for some times and make necessary developments. Then yellow areas suggest that making the strategies aimed at maintaining the stabilities. Okay, product like Patanjali candies and fruit juice. Then some medicinal products supposed to be always means comes under this yellow sections, that are signifying the brand should supposed to be product for some time and make necessary decision for development, and organization has to follow maintaining the stabilities. Okay, in yellow sessions company can either go for, means this product can be shown comes and means in future they can be goes to into green sessions also. Okay, now third categories, that is red one. This red ones, Patanjali's home care categories like agarbatti, dishwash, The bars comes under this red areas due to their presence of other strong competitors. The red segments signify that companies should start harvesting the brands. And brand harvesting means maximizing your profit by reducing your expenditure on brand due to the decline of the phase in a product life cycles. So in this red segments, the products like Patanjali Agarbatti and dish bars. Okay, in this, due to the high competitors, this comes under the red segments. And for this red segments, company that is supposed to be harvesting the. Now what we learn today? Today we have seen about what are the different tools, techniques which are useful for analysis of corporate portfolios. Tools and techniques like BCG matrix, that is Boston Consultancy Groups, based on industry attractiveness and competitive positions, that is market growth rate and market shares, categorized into 4 categories, which are star, question marks, then cash cows and dogs. Okay, the product with an high growth rate and high market shares called star categories. Product with an low market shares with high market growth rates, which are question marks. Then product with an high market shares but showing low growth, which are cash cows. And product with an low market shares with low market growth rate, which are dog categories products. Okay, now for this we have also seen about one example of HUL companies. Okay, what are the different products comes under this categories? Now in star categories, consider any one products, this acts. Okay, in this HUL supposed to be invest. Okay, then under one question marks, that is close-ups. This close-up can be turned into stars or can be turned into dogs because competitions. Okay, then cash cows, some product like Clinic Plus, these are the cash cows using very less cash and generating high funds. Okay, they are cash cows. In this, company is supposed to be invest, or in this from this cash of this Clinic Plus supposed to be invest into the axe products. Then dogs, some products like brew coffees. Okay, this dog can be turned into the questions marks and then stars, then cash cows, or from dogs to directly cash cows. Okay, then GE matrix. GE matrix is a general electronic matrix developed by McKinsey. Okay, then based on a representative of industry attractiveness and business trends. Okay, it is also called as 9-cell matrix. On vertical axis, consider business attractiveness, which is categorized into high, medium and lows. Then on a horizontal, consider business unit strengths, which can be a strong, average and VEX. In all sessions comes three cells. In grow, then hold, and then finally harvest. Okay, then for example like for Patanjali's, from this Patanjali Danta Kranti supposed to be grow because it shows strong business trends and high industry attractiveness. Okay, then product from yellow zone, that is Patanjali candies supposed to be hold, or Patanjali is supposed to be go for stability strategies. Then finally harvest. Okay, that is last one, harvest. Product like Patanjali Agarbattis. Okay, in this product supposed to be harvest or reducing the expenditures. So this is about the whole today's sessions. I hope you understand. If not, please ask me. Thank you.